I'm back.
I was hoping I was gonna get Johnny.
I'm down. Landed safely.
Shit, Songbird. Thought you might have... Fuck.
Yeah, I know. Songbird the cat. Life number 9 commenced. Alas. I made sure to get Myers to the safe room before I ejected. Run to the wreckage, V. Save her.
Right. On my way.
Just be careful. Hansen sent his goons. You need to hurry.
What then? Got a plan?
Find Myers, get her to Liz Crest Street. It'll be the safest spot in Dogtown right now.
Right.
I'll be in touch. Godspeed, V.
Well, this is going smoother than I expected. Ooh. I don't think my shotgun can pierce that. A bit of fire, no big deal. Has my health gone down? Also, I have gained XP, so yeah, they have raised the level cap.
Focus now. You won't pass this way without a fight. You're capable, I know, but I'd rather not take any chances. So stay low. Go around. Are we sure I can't just shoot my way through? What the hell are you doing? Get to the crash site, now!
Going around, like you said. Oh, I don't want to take chances. Go around. Oh, why are you going around? Ugh. Make up your fucking mind. Huh. Before it was proc the slow-mo right when you would get noticed, but now it's 50%. It's a little different. Not much of a change, but it's a change. I'm sure there's theory crafting as to whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, but off the cuff, I'm not sure. Does mean you gotta be a little bit more careful after you come out of the slow-mo time, because if they can still get you, it wouldn't be too long for them to fully notice you. Wow, you'd have...
Scaffolding. Scale it. Go.
You'd have more time the other way, if only barely. Because they'll be starting the moment they notice you, rather than halfway through. Basically, it's just all the more important for you to be ready by the time it ends this way than the old way. But it's only by seconds.
Are there. Seems they've been given a job to finish.
How many are people there?
There were 11 on board, counting myself and Watson. How many still alive? No idea. Must be some way I could... Wait, I got it. The crane arm. Hop on. I think I can put it up. Not a second to spare now.
At least let me loot.
Wreck straight ahead.
Obliterated. Blood pump. Actually, I never used blood pump. I think I had it around, but never used it. I probably will need to use it now.
Ready, steady. Enemy backup's on the way. Don't take your head down!
How dare you!
For some reason the lasers aren't showing. At least not as they used to. FSS robot. Obliterated. Yeah, clearly it's meant to be the... they haven't changed it. It's a graphical glitch. Sadly, this colors...
Getting too far away.
Money shot. It's a little devalued because all like items are now, like all clothes bring up that. But anyway, so people are just dropping like components or something now. I'm just glad the robots aren't hostile to me. Indeed.
First, I'll cut off your fingers. Protect the wounded, for fuck's sake!
Protect yourself.
Path to the wreckage is clear.
Okay, random near 10 grand? Sure.
Make for the wreck and watch who you shoot. We got NUS agents there, not bogeys.
Don't got time for this. Out now.
Yeah. That was fucky.
Using a shotgun. Regroup squad.
Boom.
Possessions.
Yeah, that's why I chose these like vulnerabilities things because of a highlight. Because with the spread on this shotgun, as long as I'm close enough, I'm pointing in this right general angle, they're gonna take damage. They're gonna have their vulnerability poked. So, yeah.
Using a shotgun. Shit.
Get inside quick. Fuel tank's insulated. It won't explode.
Good to know.
See anything?
A lot of wrecked aircraft.
Anyone alive?
Nobody jumped out to greet me.
Shit! Are we too late?
Deep breaths. Nothing's for sure. Let me scan around.
Keep moving back. You'll see a safe room. I'll pop the release on the door.
Indicates death occurred after passenger door. Blood loss from gunshot wounds. Bargeist assault unit. Chairs are fucking fried. Note to the press on the Texas border situation. President Rosalind Myers expressed her deep regret at the escalation of conflict along the border with the Republic of Texas. As the president states, one cannot remove a vital organ from state and assume it will continue to function properly. The president will not resume talks with Texas government on opening the border to free trade and immigration. The government manages to get the terrorist threat under control. Myers added that NUSA armed forces are ready at any moment to aid Texas citizens in their fight against terrorism. Just say the word, so that America can be a thing of the past. You can return home to American soil. RM, okay, just drop the Oregon bit, muddles the message. Ooh. New outfit. NUSA suit. Elegant, simple, and made from natural fabrics. Designed with professionals in mind. It's actually not half bad. But we'll stick with my sexy thing. It doesn't look half bad. Crushed body, force 9,000 newtons. Severe damage to arterial chest wall. Asphyxiation caused by collapse lung. Cable and scalp. Center Station. Mercy Life pod launched. Is everyone getting out? Campaign staff meeting minutes. Date 6th of the 6th. It's American, isn't it? So it'll be the 16th to the 6th, 2077. Agenda. You never know. They could have 16 months now in the Cyberpunk universe. Agenda. First campaign. Agenda 1. Campaign finance. Finance apart from M. Pros and cons. Campaign finance apart from M. Pros and cons. Position on Mars colony controversy. A response to Glitter and Chrome for a beauty routine article. Position on drinking water tax. Points covered 1 and 3. Action points. Preliminary research to determine top 3 stylists. Schedule a coaching session for RM ahead of interview. Confirm with GNC. Decision M will remain the only real source of financing. Next meeting scheduled for the 18th to the 6th, 2077. 2 days after.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Let go!
If I do, you'll calm down?
It depends who you are.
Rosalind Myers, you're looking at the solution to your current problems. Name's V.
Corny as it sounds. My favorite letter of the alphabet just now. Apologies. I had to be sure it was really you.
Right. Let's delta before... Fucking hell.
Damn it! They just won't let up!
I appreciate her taking her defense into her own hands. Could have done without the gun butt though.
No. We need them gone! Every last one!
Your ammo is now mine. Please, just get into... Oh. Nope, no finisher. X. X. Thank you. Take out the guns. Thank you. Whammo. Balamo. It was a bit messy there, but it worked. It's been like a month since I played. Apologize for the roughness. And yeah, I did fight Smasher a while back, but I was using the homing grenade, so it wasn't an issue. You're here? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just have to stay up here, aren't I?
Stubborn fucking...
Bonk.
What's going on here? Using a shotgun!
Yes. Yes, I am.
Grabbing some...
Just drop.
Oh, been working.
Shouting out plenty of orders, but it's just like, lady, I'm over here.
Songbird, you there?
How's the cinch?
We're alive. Both of us.
Now listen. Head for the vacant building on...
Elizabeth Cress. Got it. Give me some credit.
It's the best place to lay low. No heat signatures, so it's empty. Not a soul inside. Now get moving.
Might be a reason for that. 1 second. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Let's continue. How are you holding up? Not willing to talk. Gotcha.
Got Songbird on comms. She's fine. Found us a safe house nearby, too.
Songbird. I'd started to worry. I suppose I forgot she always lands on her feet.
Just kind of ran that.
Luck, both of you.
Maybe you brought it with you.
Apparently you've stolen all mine, so. Yeah. Just gonna take a bit more tea. I have one of these lock and off thermos cups. Keeps them warm, but doesn't stop the tea from going weird. Yeah, like weird taste, weird chunks. It's not great. But I think that's more of the milk or whatever's fault. Yeah, I think I'm done with that. I know, it hasn't been an issue too recently.
Some fucking nightmare. My people dead. All of them.
You can keep complaining in 1 second. Ugh. Okay. Ugh.
Because of me.
Whoa. Kurt Hansen killed him. Not you.
Is that what you think? You have no idea how deep this goes. We were hacked. It means Hansen had help. From Washington. The NUS government is aware of the crash, no doubt. They'll have sat-mapped it, seen us hit the ground at Dogtown. Unless the plot goes deeper. Hansen's spreading his agitprop lies as we speak. I'm sure of it. Our people will have an even harder time crossing the border. I can't trust a soul. Fuck. I don't know what to do.
Understand your concerns. Don't forget, you got me here, though.
You?
And Songbird. We'll get you out of this mess.
Thank you, V.
We stick to the plan. After that, guess we'll see.
Wait a second. Damn it. If Hansen's got someone inside in Washington, that means I'm traceable. Wherever, whenever.
I got a clean blade on me. I never use
I have
my
a
weapons.
subdermal tracker. It needs to go ASAP. It's near an artery that's best not nicked. I'll need your help.
Jibbing the prez with a tracker? Weird.
Safety precaution. In case I ever wanted to ditch the White House. Go on an all-night bender. Can you help?
Assume you know what you're doing. Be completely on your own without the tracker.
Well, you're here.
Almost a rite of passage. Feel like I'm welcoming you into the clan.
A clan? Quite the career change you've made. Wait, is that... drone? Finish up, quick. Cover it now!
I could have taken
That was
it.
close.
peace?
For now. Can't say I'll stay that way. We need to get to the top of the building. Talk later.
Got Songbird on comms. Says we gotta climb higher.
Lead the way. It's your city, after all.
It is, isn't it? It's good to be the king.
Kurt's hounds have
Gotta
got
rule in
We
hell.
need to move.
Delta time, let's go.
Better rule in hell than serve in heaven.
We'll ask our guardian angel if she can get this elevator moving.
All's okay, you're in? What are you operating from?
Well, not from a cool, comfy ice bath. God knows what I'd give for that now. I'm nearby, though. Just had to find a new nest, or they would have found me.
Elevator could use a runner's touch, so...
All
Please enjoy our brand new hand-picked selection of arcade games and gambling machines. We hope you find a small yet sophisticated collection to your liking. Overweight, Tower of Chrome, Mad Men, Joe Bombastic, Bloodbath 1, Bloodbath 2, two second edition machines with unpatched glitch, double jump is 6 pixels higher than normal. Bloodbath 3, Heart of the Valkyrie, Pharaoh's Gold with first gen graphics. Good luck and have fun. We've ordered a copy of The Knights of Mars, a rip-off of the iconic Future Warriors series, Neon version, as well as the Soviet Moto Rush from 1973. They should write shortly.
Uh-huh. Sorry, V. My magic's no good here. What we need's power. There's a maintenance shaft with a fuse box nearby. Follow the scaffolding.
Says I need to turn the lights back on. Might take a minute.
Fine, I'll keep my head down. It's running.
Corporal thieves must die.
Do you think it'll work? Lousy place to get stuck.
Just one way to find out.
The
Ooh,
probability
fancy door.
a random passerby noticed a moving elevator in an abandoned hotel. Right. Leave the analytics to Songbird. Little fuckers are fidgety. Sharp sensors on those. If they've sensed us already, the place will be swarming in no time.
President and the drone whisperer.
One picks up things in the army, in spite of oneself. There's only one surefire way to get past this model. Move fast.
Surefire sounds plain ominous. Running's hardly a plan, but I got nothing better.
I could just shoot it. Look, all I got is my gun. I don't have my homing grenades anymore. They're all gone from the game. Oh god. 32 ways to deal damage for 5 seconds. It captivates non-boss enemies with less than 20% health. Jesus.
Hold. Drone on your left.
Concerned it was on my right.
Remote controlled. If I touch it, I give away your position.
Something best avoided.
Restaurant. Subnet access point in there. If you jack in, I can inject some fake hostile readings. Send the drones chasing after geese.
Doable.
I think we'd do best to sneak past him.
Spider in the fly. War dance starts now. That actually reminds me, in, I think it was Kamen Rider X, they had a bit where they're in a hotel and they're watching a dance on stage. It was Sambo, I think it was. Sambo. No, that's a Soviet martial art. Samba? Yes. I think it was Samba. No, was it? Regardless, they were doing this one thing, and then the shocker of the season, they crash the event. One of the characters flees into a runs into one of the corridors. I think trying to chase down the villain, but she gets attacked by goons. One of the dancers, rocks up, takes out the two goons, tells her, "You should go now." And then just starts screaming, like in frustration at the prone forms of the two goons that he just took out. Because, they crashed his event, And it was just like, there's a certain energy and feel and choreography to the fighting in it. And the guy had none of it. He just punches the dudes. That's it. They're down. And I know he had a very different energy to the rest of the thing, so much so that I was like, God damn it, I wish he'd be a recurring character. And then whatever the show was, I ended up just, because we don't have a name for the character, he was just random dancer. I started referring to him as, like, say it was Samba, Kamen Rider Samba, or, whatever. Because, it was fantastic. It was just like a few minutes. You see him dancing on stage. The shocker of the week. There's the shocker in the original series. Then they're Joe shocker. Then the various evil organizations crop up, but they're all just like shocker successors. So whatever shocker of the week it was. Actually, no, it wasn't. It was Stronger, I think. I think it was whatever villain Stronger goes up against. I think that's who it was. But yeah, anyway, they crash the party. They crash the event. The woman Stronger's protecting ends up running out into the corridor after the villain because the villain had kidnapped her family, had taken something important. I can't remember what it was. So she's like trying to confront them herself, or maybe she's something happens anyway. She ends up separated and then attacked by goons. One of the dancers, he stormed out after them because they trusted the enemies went that way. They crashed his party. He wanted revenge. Sees her being confronted by two, takes them on solo, tells her you should go now. And then proceeds to just start screaming in a kind of a muted way at the prone forms of the goons. It was hysterical, and I know, it just stuck with me. So yeah, whatever the dance was, it was like Kamen Rider, Samba, or whatever. Jambo, was it Jambo? Is that a thing? I've only heard it once. No. I have no idea. I've only ever heard the term once. Maybe twice. And I think it was both from Kamen Rider. But yeah, whatever it was, that's just what I started referring to the dancer as. Because you don't get a name, he's just some random, extra, basically. But honestly, he was fantastic. You know, he was standout. And he probably would have been a better, you know, co-star than Tackle. Like, honestly, I've been talking about this with Mom. I watch Kamen Rider with her. If you don't know about what Kamen Rider is, you probably have seen Power Rangers in some degree. Kamen Rider came before Power Rangers. Power Rangers is derivative of Super Sentai, as far as I know. I don't know much about Super Sentai, but regardless, anyway, the Power Rangers is a Western tokusatsu. How should I explain this? Basically, if you've seen Power Rangers, at least the Power Rangers I've seen growing up, you have the right kind of idea of what a tokusatsu is. It's, you know, costumed superheroes fighting, you know, the monster of the week. How should I explain this? You know, costume superheroes. With Kamen Rider so far, it's typically like one rider per season. With the original Kamen Rider run, so like just like the one Ranger. With the original Kamen Rider run, they ended up with two, but that's because like 9-10 episodes in, the guy playing Hongo, he was doing his own stunts at this time, ended up getting injured in a motorbike stunt gone wrong. One of his legs ended up messed up, so he was out of the running for weeks, well, for months. He left in episode. They had to get someone else to pretend to be him for like 2 episodes before they got Ichimonji in Kamen Rider 2. And Hongo didn't make a return to like late 20s, late 30s, and he still wasn't back till I think like 10 episodes later, 5 episodes later. So he was gone for more of the series than he was actually there for at that point. Thankfully, he ended up having the longest series so far, with like 90 odd episodes. But yeah, so with the writers, there, at least so far, there's like one writer per season. From so far what I've seen of them, there's one writer per season, with the other is, you know, co-starring, coming back for things. Like, oh, there's 2 monsters of the week, therefore there's gonna be 2 writers, or, you know, there's a showdown with a ton, therefore there's all the writers come back, and it's a hype moment. But then there's also support cast. Like, for a ton of it, there's Old Man, Tachibana. He's like mentor figure to like most of the early writers, but as they go on, they kind of clearly don't know what to do with the character, because they've done mentor figure for like 5 writers so far. So let's try something else, and they don't really do the character justice. I feel they fuck about a bit too much with him, but like they do support cast. But then for some of them, with Kamen Rider, with the original series, when Hongo left because the actor was injured, and they brought in Kamen Rider 2, they also brought in Taki, FBI agent / friend of Hongo, as another person to replace Hongo. He was such a figure on the show, they had to bring in 2 people to replace him. So he was support cast, but he was actually perfectly capable of fighting the goons, and to a degree fighting the monsters of the week. It really fell down to the writer to actually fight them, but he sold fighting them better than, say, he sold fighting them well. That he fought well, but he was outclassed because monster. He's well trained, but not a cyborg, you know? He sold it well. There's a character that comes up later on called Tackle. Electro Wave Human Tackle or something. She's shit. They sell her as like a worthwhile ally of stronger, but she's piss weak. She struggles to fight the goons. Just is abysmal against the monsters of the weak. And like the way they talk about her is in complete difference to her actual performance in the show. So the way to me it feels is that they were trying to put her like as a tacky substitute. She wasn't just support cast of like people to talk with the writer to, to give like a home life to the writer. Like here's friends, here's family. She was actually meant to be a assistance in the fight. Which and a strong ally, which is the tacky role. Instead of great training, like Tacky was FBI. Instead of great training, she was herself was augmented. Thing is, she was piss weak. They wrote her making her sound like she was a Tacky equivalent. If gone down a different tree, instead of training, it was augmentation. She was augmented herself. But she was piss fucking weak. Like, you don't hold it against old man getting out, swarmed by goons or the monster of the week. But that's old man. He's more of a mentor figure / in a pinch he can help out kind of thing. But Taco was sold as the Tacky Tacky equivalent. And she really wasn't. Tacky lost fights, but he sold it. She came off piss fucking weak. She couldn't sell it. And it was really frustrating. Because she was shit. And they were, the way they would talk was as if she wasn't, but she was. She couldn't sell the fights. And it was frustrating. So yeah, the writers have a support cast. So far there's like a writer series. I've been watching the show or stuff. So there'll be a writer series with a support cast. They have some friends, people that they work with in their fight against Shocker or whoever they're going up against. For a lot of it, it's like Tachibana and other people that join in. But as of Skyrider, he's not there. But there's characters that are clearly filling in for him. Like, oh, this guy, he fixes up motorcycles and has a cafe. Who does that sound like? Tachibana. In the first series, he has a cafe and a motorcycle club. He then starts to Rider Scouts. In the next series, he has I think, a sports store with like a moving room in the back. Like it's a hidden room that moves or something. And then in another series, he's back to a cafe. In another series, he builds an ancient Incan motorbike for gloss science from the stuff he found in a Japanese scrapyard. Guy's an insane mechanical whiz. And then there'll be other people that would turn up and leave. Like, there was this kid with them for a time, and then there was different floozies that were there, and, they'd have different support casts that would come in and leave. Some would, if them leaving wasn't a big deal, they didn't really have much of a story there. They were just kind of along for the ride. Others, it made less sense. I will avenge my father. Disappears, reappears, and disappears again. Doesn't really have... She just vanished. But yeah, if you've seen, like, Power Rangers, you get the kind of vibe of it. Though, as far as I remember, in not any of the Power Rangers I saw, no one ever died. people die a lot constantly in Kamen Rider. By the end of Kuga, they outright say the death toll is 3,000, though most of that was off screen. You see plenty of deaths, and they talk about plenty of others, like teens being driven to suicide. In an early Kamen Rider series, I think it was Kamen Rider X, and yet another cafe. There's another cafe owned by Tachibana and that. Kids were seen throwing themselves off buildings, hypnotized by the enemy of the week, into thinking they could fly. And you see them slap off the ground. It's shoddy 70s acting, but you are still, like, this is aimed at, like, 8-year-olds, and they're seeing 8-year-olds fling themselves off buildings and dying. Their imagination will fill in the gaps. It's still insane to me that they're, you know... I know that... Like, I'm thinking back on my childhood, and we had nothing like that. Did people die in cartoons? Yeah. But I don't remember a live-action show aimed at kids when I was a kid that had, you know, kids dying. You know, it's... 70s were a different time. But yeah, Kamen Rider started in, like, the early 70s. 72, 73. So, yeah. God, I got off track. I'm sorry, I'll make this episode extra long. But yeah, basically Tackle was sold as like a worthy, you know, rider ally and, you know, great help in the fight against Shocker, and she was piss weak. She lost fights constantly, and while Taki lost fights too, he sold them. You know, he sold them that he was doing his damnedest in the fight, but, you know, got overwhelmed or whatnot. You know, he sold the fight. She was flimsy. And it was really frustrating. Because the way they made her sound was as if she was capable when she very much wasn't. I did love Stronger though. He was fantastic. Because he's, at least early on, was very arrogant. And it was beautiful. I won't spend too long talking here. The Stronger bit was... excuse me. Early on. You get kind of like a cold... With most of the riders, you find out how they get their powers in the first episode. It's actually the second episode for Stronger. And he struts into the enemy's base and is like, you know, I'm an evil prick, I hear you are too, give me powers. Not quite his words, but that's the sentiment of it. You know, I hear you can give me powers, I want in. And he sells it that he's their kind of person. And they're like, sure, onto the operating table you go. And they operate on him. And he's like, okay, bow to your new master. And he's like, no. He'd walked in with a device to prevent them from mind controlling him. And had them operate on him to turn him into a cyborg. So he could then turn around and use that power against them. Like, the sheer brass balls on him, the sheer... just arrogance. Like, he'll walk in, like in the... I'm not sure if it was the same episode or, like, the next episode. He sees some goons checking out the lighthouse. He just pushes past them as he, like, looks down, and then he just looks back at them. I think he ends up, like, slapping one with his coat. He loves doing that. He like a goon will be there and suddenly they get the coat to their face and he like jumps into the scene, or he starts like whistling off to one side and it's like the earth calls me, no, the heavens call me, the people call me, the earth calls me, they call me to protect them from evil, and you know I'm Kamen Rider Stronger, the defeater of evil, or whatever. It's beautiful. He like whistles, like he has this like signature whistle he does at the start of some of it, and then he goes into the spiel, and it's fucking hype. It's beautiful, and just like the arrogance on him. There's a bit it's in the second episode, I think. The bit with the Lighthouse. He ends up going to a hotel and he's waiting for the chick to join him, Taco, and he's sitting down in like the restaurant and he's like looking at his watch and he's just like, she's 5 minutes late. This is why I don't work with women. And then he like goes up and he sees her knocked out, being dragged out by some goons. He doesn't even acknowledge that. And like one of the goons is like, Kasama. And the like you offensive, it will translate as. It's a way of saying you, but rudely. And he's like, he's like, I'm not Kasama. I'm, it's like, I can't remember the line exactly, but it's to you, it's like Mr. Shigeru, or it's very Shigeru-san or whatever. And they like he fights them a bit. They drop her and they run off, and he just chases. It's just like, yes, my ally's unconscious on the floor. Moving on. It's beautiful. Oh, I'm sorry. I love the shows. The series are fantastic. Move on.
Sitting down, ready up. Not much hustle in the ranks. Lazy fuckers expect the drone to do all the work. Now's your chance to slip out. Tiptoes recommended. Oh, good find. Building scans I got didn't show any other way.
Hold the praise. Let's see where the hell this leads.
Could have done this instead of fucking with the drone, but didn't seem like she was gonna move, so. Oh, Heya. Our guy's private. I'm expecting to see huge boobs around the corner any moment now.
Perfect. Now, stairs to the parking lot. Go. Your chariot awaits.
A car? Not exactly inconspicuous.
Best option you have. You'll see.
Let's move.
Is it my, Scalber? No, that's not a Scalber. It's the other, like, archery. Caliber.
Waypoint B and 15. We're gonna regroup.
I'm sorry, I spent so fucking long there talking about goddamn Kamen Rider. It's fun. I thought this was a different number. This was a different number. This has jumped up by like 25%. I was on like 60. And I feel I'm getting a spoiler here for this, but fuck if I know what it is? I have no context. Rip. All units. Target evaded capture point 0. Target is being escorted. Additional patrol units will be deployed throughout the sector. Report any suspicious movement. Remember, we need target alive. That does not mean unharmed. Lieutenant Colonel Bennett. Ooh, you took him out too. Nice. Sure, I'll find your car. Can't just steal theirs. They learned the concept of walking.
Hey, ¿ya has visto a Chucky? ¿Dónde andará metido?
You didn't hear? Scav's got him.
¿Qué? ¿Cómo?
Yeah. He found a Kuroshi. New model. Barely used. You'll find it. Only sell it, though.
Detecting multiple patrol 6V. Stay on your toes. We have a plan we need to stick to. Elizabeth Crest Street. That's where you need to go.
They bring me, Chuck gets a...
Oof, rough landing for Rosalind Myers. Rodans had almost wiped her. At least this time, almost was all we needed. Since our dear Press survived, better get her out, drop her off somewhere safe and group with Songbird. Fingers fucking crossed to get it done quick. Being cut off is getting old, real old. Oh, that's nice. Oh, this was your car.
We're gonna get tagged. You should have dropped them. No witnesses.
Not murdering random civvies. Oh, I meant these guys.
We're gonna get tagged. We're gonna get tagged. You should have dropped them. No witnesses.
Confirmed suspect's presence in the area. Gonna find him soon.
Fine. Gotta be a bitch. Fine.
Scavs. Voodoo boys. What? About big things. His first government coup.
How dare you!
We're gonna get tagged.
Trying to double back this way is imprudent. but trying to get the car is risky.
Scavs, voodoo boys, fucking president. Talk about big game. Government coup.
Careful. Don't bump into anything.
Fucker, open fire!
Attacked. I should have dropped it. No way.
Okay, that's just obnoxious. I was cloaked. Maybe because they saw her. Once I was visible, they considered her visible. But most of the time, AI does
They're looking for us.
not recognize NPCs.
Slow and steady.
Let's we'll have to worry about later. She looks like she's gonna do it. And I make some XP, but fine. But she's making herself useful. I do hate the optical camo in this game, because the optical, I popped it there a moment ago and they saw through it. I keep expecting it to function like the optical camo in like Human Revolution or Mankind Divided. Keep expecting it to function like that. And does it not? I'm sure all these guns have these. Okay, the guns. I guess the coloration on their icon is done by now tier level, rather than there's. I don't know if there's gun rarity anymore. No, there's. Gun rarity has now changed into gun level, gun tier. So this is a tier 2, that's a tier 4. So that's why we're seeing so many like red boxes, cause rather than being restricted to just uniques or legendaries or something, anything that's a tier 5 will be a unique. Or whatever. We're gonna be seeing it a lot more now. So it's kinda gotten devalued. malfunction reports, clogged skin, sink. AC broken, constant airflow, don't move sign. Issues with sensors, cams, wireless charger not working, mini fridge stinks. Put this prick right onto the goddamn desk. Not sure how that worked, but probably how I broke his fucking neck. Careful, or the clap of your ass cheeks will give us away.
Detecting multiple Control 6V.
Flatlander woman. Highlander woman was the kill word for one of the cyborgs in Deus Ex 1. I remember that.
On your toes.
Alright.
Sync to a radio frequency. Hear me okay?
Loud and clear, Somi. Would you care to tell me what the fuck is going on?
We have a plan we need to stick to. Elizabeth Crest Street. That's where you need to go. The streets are too hot, so you'll need to go underground.
Like literally.
You'll take old metro tunnels. Find the nearest station beneath an abandoned expo hall.
Got it.
Alert! Myers sighted in Sector 2-1. Investigate, now!
Damn. Hoping I could get off road. They had a lot of fucking blockages there. Give me a sec. I was overestimating this car's ability to get through.
Detecting multiple Patrol 6V. Stay on your toes.
Alright.
Sync to a radio frequency. Hear me okay?
Loud and clear, Somi. Would you care to tell me what the fuck is going on?
We have a plan we need to stick to. Elizabeth Crest Street. That's where you need to go. The streets are too hot, so you'll need to go underground.
Like literally.
You'll take old metro tunnels. Find the nearest station beneath an abandoned expo hall.
Got it.
Confirm suspect's presence in the area. Better find him soon. Goddamn cocksucker!
Let's just leave. See, I wipe out with style. What's above here? I'll come back to this. Put a pin in it. Vroom. Okay, I don't think that's accurate vehicle physics, but I'll go with it.
Outpost. Best go around.
Are you gonna give it out to me now for going around? Don't duck into oncoming fucking traffic.
What? Where are you going? We're easy targets out there.
Even easier to trace and track in a car. Gotta lose them fast.
I hope you know what you're doing.
Do you really expect me to ram through fucking concrete bollards? And actually, no, we can get through here. You're right.
Careful. Don't bump into anything.
Let's just leave. Let's just leave. Just walk like you're meant to be here. Huh.
Looks clear. Finally. Nice change.
Perfect for a boss fight. Oh, explode. Yeah, no.
Downtown. What a joke. Did you all nuke this place?
You all? First time I'm here.
Likewise. And if I never make it back, it'll be too soon.
No, this is perfect for a boss fight. Can't save right now either. Game doesn't really do boss fights, but plus 16% crit chance, plus 40% crit damage for attacks performed mid-air, including leap attacks and superhero landings. 40% knockdown chance for mid-air crit hits. Tier 2 item. They changed item components too. They changed a lot of things. Actually, but look at cyberware. Have to visit Ripperdoc. This has increased. Actually, if I already have this upgrade, then it acts at... I'm not only getting a spoiler, but the game may presume I've already made a particular choice. That could throw things off. people were complaining about the base game of this being buggy as hell, and by the time I got into it, most of the issues were solved. There were still some remaining, but most were solved, so it was relatively a stable experience. Things are a little fucky here now, too. Well, you can suffer this through it with me. Nice.
Huh. Looks like a kind of museum.
Museum of wishful thinking, where the rich bought and sold so many unfulfilled dreams.
You been here before?
Not quite. The place was built with Militech money. I was supposed to cut the ribbon on opening day. No need to delay.
I like some of the designs.
So quiet I can hear my chrome creak.
Quiet's a good sign.
I think so. I generally prefer lively places.
Founding our future. Be more than an outcome of the past. Become the founder of the future. Welcome to Night City's Founding Our Future Innovation Expo. Our 14 interactive showrooms present cutting-edge tech created by Militech's best and brightest engineers, as well as planned and ongoing development investments in the district of Saracens. We encourage you to check the expo agenda and participate in all scheduled discussion panels and entertainment events. Staff will gladly answer any questions you may have and help you reach your desired destination. There's no better place than here, and no better time than now, for this is where the future starts. Come and find out with us. Found out with us?
Feel free to ask her about those exhibits. Really wonder what she'll say.
Messages. Opening week schedule. Biggs, Wedge, Final Fantasy reference. I can't say which Final Fantasy is. They're in them all. Or a number of them. They're like Sid. Sending you a general list of events of the inauguration. Then I'll send a detailed breakdown for the crew. Familiarize yourself with what's there. Remember, no dibs on specific tasks. Make sure to split them fairly. Here's a copy of what the participants received. The inauguration of Founding Our Future Expo is close at hand. Here's some activities to look forward to. Day 1. A speech by none other than NUSA President Rosalind Myers, along with ceremonial ribbon cutting. Joseph Durant's dazzling tenor performance, champagne and various food treats in the first expo hall. Day 2. Zhang Yan Wai's sublime piano concert, a fireworks show illuminating progress in the outskirts district, and champagne and various hors d'oeuvres. Day 3. Security Evolved Miltech. Presentation of a new security prototype utilizing a dynamic heat signature analysis to monitor the motions of the crowd. A stand with a variety of brand new Miltech paraphernalia to test out. Champagne and various hors d'oeuvres. The Dwarf Kinks DJ duo with heat mapping of the audience broadcast in real time on the ceiling. Day 4. A walkthrough of the virtual reconstruction of District Center. 1, 2, 3. A future of luxury panel with our shareholders. Champagne and various hors d'oeuvres. Day 5. Joint concert of our musical talent. Joseph Durant, Yang Yan Wai, and the Dwarf Kinks. After party. Every day you'll have the opportunity to meet our co-investors and subcontractors at their workstations. Feel free to ask some questions or put forward your ideas and feedback. After all, we're here to celebrate our new future. That's about it. Lots of work ahead of us. Plenty of overtime to be done. Be there or be square. No excuses. It's kind of shit. The opening has been cancelled. Such a regret to inform you that your employment has been terminated effective immediately. For contacting us regarding the decision, please read Section 5, Additional Terms and Conditions of Employment Contract. Best of luck regarding future, Charles Moses. So what? Whole thing's cancelled? Yeah, whole thing. Tried calling HR, but surprise, no answer. Read the contract they pointed out. The thing they pointed out, long story, we're fucked. Tension's gonna rise, company's gonna get liquidated, start looking for a new job, if you ask me. Biggs. Choice space. Preem. The Prez and Militech are fighting over who gets the bigger pot of gold. And here I am asking, begging my ex-boss to take me back. Make sure to fuck up some shit before you leave. I have, believe me. You guys got any gigs going? If you need an extra, you know where to find me. Yo, you know what's the sitch even about? Militech had issues, or was Militech getting fussy about something? I don't know, maybe DC's money ran dry. Shit, listen to this. I read Miltech's racing village in Ecuador was supposed to be a stealth doll, but failed. Then leaked, and now they've got a stance to follow, so Mars is flying around like crazy, because this is against NUSA's official stance, you know. It's a matter of who can do what, washing your hands clean. Who gave the op a green light, all sorts of nasty behind the scenes shit they're dealing with. So no one has time for expos, that kind of shit. I regret asking. Samurai. I was actually listening to the 4-5 samurai songs that they made. Well, recently, I just kept listening to them on repeat. They were fantastic. Wish they did more.
It was an urban renewal effort, designed to curb Arasaka's growing influence. Militech backed most of the projects.
So Militech sank money into Dogtown too?
That's not what it was called then, but yes.
On paper, urban renewal. Under that cover, military infrastructure development. But abandon all hope of hearing a word of truth.
So sung by this and actually here, it's just Vision again. Alright. So we end up meeting up with her here. For her techie, she's surprisingly...
A bright future, with the right financing. But wars scare off investors.
Wars don't happen out of the blue. This, no exception. Orders were issued. There's the Rosalind Myers I know. Never a shadow of accountability.
You're very sore. You're panicked about protecting her a moment ago, but you're very sore now.
A gilded monument to a certain someone's blood.
And given what we've seen in the spoilers, is she somehow in on it? Like, you know, we know we couldn't turn her over kind of thing. Is things gonna turn against Songbird? Because this is a spy thriller.
What an ego.
Takes one to know one.
Give me a sec. Nice artwork. It annoys me that they removed the hover grenades. Those were fucking nice. They were just fun. The like Reddit loot icons all over the place really throw me because I keep expecting it to be like something special, because that's what it was previously. But now it's just like, oh, here's some clothes.
Damn. Is there a way around this?
Songbird, got a sitch. Can you jimmy the door?
On it. Oh, the lock jammed. Gotta brute force it, B.
I could do this solo.
Time to roll up your sleeves.
No need. 3, 2, 1. All right.
Head for the elevator, just across the room.
Huh. One of Hansen's warehouses, it seems.
Gotta find an elevator. Other side of the room.
Interesting. Don't worry, I'm not thinking.
This is no time to stop and think.
Relax, no thoughts, head empty. Damn it. Can't hop up there. Ooh, mine. A chimera. In order to breach the chimera's ice, we'll need a hefty cluster processor, at least 4 or 5 of the processing power we have at the moment. Individual decks attempting to breach should catch fire immediately, so we gotta quit screwing around and do this properly. All we need is power, cooling, a way to constantly monitor processors, and better decks for people trying to crack the ice. Overall, it's a big investment. Don't know if we can squeeze all the cooling equipment here. Could build a cooling chamber, doable. I can draw out some plans, JT. They use some old school RSA public key crypto system to lock this bad boy down, so breaching will take months. Question is it worth the wait and investment? Conclusion, breaching the Chimera's ice is possible. It's going to be super expensive and time consuming. The gear we got to do with is far from sufficient. With the right financing, we should be able to breach it, but it'll take a long ass time. How long exactly? Impossible to tell. Top.
What is it now? Let's move, please.
That feels like a, Chekhov's gun.
Okay, here goes.
V, do you hear that? Shit. Bastards caught up to us again.
Songbird.
Hey, bad news this time. Hansen's dogs caught your scent. Assault incoming. You probably got spotted outside. Either way, get ready.
What now?
Got a surprise for our guests. Making the final adjustments now.
Hold your position!
Keep them busy for a second. Need that.
Oh, wrong one. My mistake.
Myers, we gotta engage him. Song's on the case.
Can I... I've got a shotgun.
Starting to heat up in here, Songbird.
Working on it. Hold on tight. Almost there. Still not neck over.
And she hacked it in moments.
God almighty, it's moving!
It's alive! President's on fire.
And we're clear. I detect no more.
What? Oh God, what? Songbird? What's with you?
What the hell is going on, V?
Dunno. Song's having a fit or something.
Get into cover.
Not looking good!
Oh, shit! Son of a bitch went haywire!
For fuck's sake, Zoomies! Put the muzzle on the thing! This way! Quick! Through here! Through here!
Ah,
On your feet!
I've seen this before. Use a blood pump or something.
Up here! Escalator, go! Through here, V! Up there! Elevator!
Fucking move, damn it! There, got it. Elevator on the way. Stay low till it gets here.
God fucking damn it!
Donnie's still jammed, but maybe she has to unjam him.
Myers, get in!
Do it. Shit.
You wanna play rough? Gonna get rough.
What now?
Oh shit, not good.
It's helping me.
Shit.
V!
I'm surprised she was the one to find me.
You're not dying on me today.
Wait, but the assault.
Nope. Guess not.
Right. Good.
I think I might have cracked a rib.
That's all? You'll walk it off.
Can't stay here.
Are you mobile?
I think that is.
Motherfucker! Will you just die? The phone wrecked it! Bastard! Hit the exposed bit! It's our only chance!
I'm gonna fucking destroy you.
Working on it. Are you seeing them? You have any issue with me climbing on you, I wonder? Whoa.
Bring it, motherfucker!
Spin, spin, spin!
Don't get crushed! Keep moving!
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Don't get fried!
Take cover!
Can't seem to interrupt the reload.
Bandage! Lock the gaps in the armor!
Yeah, shut up.
Shit! The turret! Head low! Yeah! That's right! We got it! Shit! Not dead yet! Look alive! Headstrong! Don't let him cut me up the fat one!
You die already.
Concentrate your fire on the drone! I'll cover you!
Nah.
Bean! You okay there?
Hang it in.
More lead than man, but sure.
Watch the laser!
Responding and talking as if they can respond.
Keep moving! Don't be a sitting target!
Ooh, 2%.
Jump on top and finish it, V! Loose hatch, V! Now or never! Send it to the scrapyard!
Oh, I think I've seen this before. We're gonna rip our own arms off, aren't we?
V, catch! Give it a take!
Rust and piss, shitbot.
Nicely done. Good fucking riddance.